Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on SOFI just 4 days ago, on October 21st of this year, when the price of this asset retested for the first time $10.5 mark. And at this point, my main assumption was that we potentially might retest $10.5 mark, and if it breaks it, we might land somewhere higher, and the next range of resistance was at 11.62. At most, we had to see the movement to the upside that will hit around $13 mark. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point and we retested for the second time about $10.5 mark. Then we broke it to the upside, as you can see right here, with an increasing volume. And we have a reaction out of $11.4 mark. This is another evidence of the power of technical analysis, and I have to say that I caught a lot of movements of SOFI. You can watch any of my previous videos. You can find the link to these videos in each and every description section. And I have to say that if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you, and it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's take a look again at its price action. I have to say that this asset is on fire. From the very beginning of August, from about $6 mark, this asset gained 88% in a matter of just 18 days. And this type of movement needs to have some kind of cool down. And guys, I still stand on my position that entering your long position at this very point is extremely dangerous right now, because we have to see some kind of cool down. And in my technical analysis I will show you what potential paths do we have. But for now, take a look at its forecasts. According to TipRanks, we still have the consensus analyst price target at $8.27 with a downside potential of almost 25%. 14 analysts, we have 14 analysts, and among them 5 analysts suggest to buy, 6 to hold, and 3 to sell. And guys, I have to say that according to TipRanks we don't have any recent updates. The most recent one was made on September 11th, but according to MarketBeat we have pretty much the same price target, consensus analyst price target at $9.25, a little bit higher than previous one. And right here we have 2 analysts who suggest to sell, 7 who suggest to hold, and 4 who suggest to buy. And right here you can see that the most recent update was made by Citigroup, and they downgraded the rating from strong buy to hold, but they didn't specify the exact price target. On top of that, guys, we have a huge gap in between 2 most recent updates. Previous one was made at the very end of July, and definitely these 2 price targets from TipRanks and MarketBeat is just a price target that might be changed easily. And when it might be changed, right here you can see that this Tuesday on October 29th SOFI will publish their earnings report. And I have to say that depending on the results and depending on the forecast, a lot of analytic firms will redo their reports, and that is why you have to be cautious with your position. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. We don't have a lot of new filings in the list of institutional investors, a lot of new recent filings, but at the same time, take a look right here. This number, the number of shares owned by institutional investors, is the highest among all other dates on this chart. This means more and more investors want to have SOFI technologies in their investment portfolios. But guys, if you take a look on insider trading list, here you can see that another top level executive sold some of his shares, and I have to say that it is not the highest sell-off, just $9,000 for the price for the entire value of roughly $100,000. But at the same time, guys, it might be quite negative sign for some short-term traders. And here you can see that the price at which these shares was sold was $10.36. So it is what it is. I don't think that these people are dumping their shares, because they still hold a lot of SOFI stocks on their portfolios. That is why you cannot rely on this news as a major bearish catalyst. On top of that, if you take a look on the general sentiment that is surrounding SOFI stock, you can see that we have more and more news with quite substantial price targets, like you can see right here from Forbes, $15. And I have to admit that this price target is achievable by SOFI, but you have to keep in mind that it is a long-term price target, at least for the next 12 months. That is why the short-term price action might be not so bullish, and that is why, guys, you have to be cautious with any of your positions at this very point. So let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I didn't update this account in my yesterday's video. Let me do it right now. For now, I still think that from this bottom we have let me show you. This is our first wave, this is our second, and this couple of waves is a part or the entire third wave. Then we have to see the retracement to the fourth one and another leg to the upside that will land somewhere higher. And why do I think that we completed or almost completed the third wave? Let me show you this in detail. Internal movements of this asset might be the following. This is the first wave, this is the second, this entire wave is the third one, fourth, and potentially it might be the top of the fifth wave, or we might have another tiny leg to the upside that should complete it. And in this case, the entire wave should form the third wave on a bigger scale. Let's downgrade its degree in order to stay in line with the major count. And if it is the case, we have to project, let me show you. If I pull a fib extension tool from the bottom of the first wave to the top of the first wave and to the bottom of retracement, you can see that we almost hit, with this top, we almost hit 1.618. And yes, it might be a contender to be the third wave on a smaller scale. And we have to have one more leg to the upside. Let's do some measurements. Is this the very end of its movement? Let's do another measurement from the bottom of the third wave, internal third wave, to the top of the third wave and to the bottom of the retracement. The most probable price target for this wave, the most probable extension, is 0.786 at the price point of roughly $12 mark. This means potentially, guys, we have this room to grow to complete the third wave, and right after that we might have the retracement that will land somewhere lower, because and I don't know where we might land because I don't have this pivot point. That is why, guys, we have not more than let's say 8%, 8.6% at most to the upside. And I have to admit that most likely we might see the retracement. Why do I think so? Let's take a look again on the indicators. We can clearly see bearish divergence on RSI in 4 hours time frame. We can clearly see bearish divergence even on daily time frame. It doesn't mean that at the very beginning of next session, at the very beginning of next week's session, we might see this movement to the downside. But it is very likely that till the end of next week we might see some cool down on its indicators, and we might see the retracement for SOFI price. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.